Colosenses capítulo 2, versículo 8. Mira que ninguno os engañe por filosofías y vanas sutilezas, según las tradiciones de los hombres, conforme a los elementos del mundo, y no según Mashiach.
Kahalau, La Yahweh, Bahasam Yahawsa, Bahasam Bakadash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahawsa, Barakata Yahweh, Yahweh, Barakata Yahawsa, Bahasam Bakadash. Doble honrada a los apóstoles, a los ancianos de Yasharala, Great Mirth, Shalom a los escogidos.
Este mundo ha sido engañado con tradiciones de hombre, porque hoy hay muchos israelitas que están celebrando el Día de Acción de Gracias en Estados Unidos, pero también hay algunos que no lo están celebrando porque no tienen dinero. Bueno, ok, eso es bueno que no lo estén celebrando, que no tengan dinero para celebrarlo. Disfruta estos momentos porque las perspectivas para después del Día de Acción de Gracias no son nada prometedoras. Entiendo que puede ser difícil para muchos de ustedes escuchar porque ya estamos lidiando con mucho. La peor crisis inflacionaria en décadas ha estado destruyendo nuestro nivel de vida. Se están anunciando importantes despidos en todo el país. El mercado inmobiliario ha comenzado a colapsar y las consecuencias del colapso de FTX amenazan con empujar más fichas de dominó financieras en las próximas semanas. Adelante. Desafortunadamente, ahora tenemos potencialmente otro problema importante para agregar a la lista. Uno de los sindicatos ferroviarios más grandes acaba de votar en contra de un acuerdo tentativo, por lo cual ahora una huelga nacional de ferrocarriles en diciembre es una posibilidad muy real. Mira lo que dice aquí: tal huelga paralizaría miles de cadenas de suministros de costa a costa. E incluso CNN se ha visto obligada a admitir que una huelga prolongada podría causar escasez y precios más altos para los bienes, incluidos el combustible y los alimentos. Ya ustedes ven, se está poniendo feo. Si Dios quiere, este sería el último acción de gracias, que venga ya. Aquí está diciendo en ese artículo que disfrutan lo que tengan ahora, porque van a llegar días peores. Van a llegar tiempos peores que estos. Eclesiastés 12, versículo 1. Y acuérdate de tu Criador en los días de tu juventud, antes que vengan los malos días y lleguen los años de los cuales digas, no tengo en ellos contentamiento. Están llegando, y ya nosotros estamos en esos tiempos, man. Ahora estamos en el principio de esos tiempos. Van a llegar unos tiempos malos, man, que la gente no van a tener nada que hacer. Me va a ser una gran depresión. En Estados Unidos hubo una gran depresión. En 1929, una gran depresión donde nadie tenía dinero, no habían trabajos, El precio de la comida estaba alta. ¿Y qué pasó después? La guerra mundial. Ey, ya se puede ver, man, los élites, cuando ellos ven, ok, ya no hay mucho dinero en la... porque ellos no consideran ganado. Ellos dicen, oh, ya el ganado no está dando, no está dejando carne, no está dejando leche, ya no sirve, que ya no trabaja. Ya el ganado no trabaja, ok, ahora lo que vamos a hacer es empezar una guerra. Y ellos están viendo que todo el mundo está viendo que Estados Unidos, que la economía se está jodiendo poco a poco. ¿Y qué es lo que viene después de eso? Una maldita guerra. Así que ustedes, todo el tiempo que tienen, vamos a ir al resto de este capítulo. Eclesiastés 12. 2. Antes que se oscurezca el sol y la luz y la luna y las cuando temblaran los guardas de la casa y se encolvaran los hombres fuertes y cesarán las muelas porque han disminuido y se oscurecerán los que miran por las ventanas porque las muelas representan el trabajo y los trabajos se van a acabar, que van a haber poco trabajo, van a haber pocas personas trabajando. ¿Tú crees que si la gente no está trabajando, no tienen dinero, que van a celebrar el Día de Acción de Gracias? Y se está diciendo que un cuarto de americanos, que 25% de americanos en una encuesta de celebrar el Día de Acción de Gracias porque no hay dinero. Supongamos que el grupo de americanos que entre el país entero, que imagínate 25% de estadounidenses, casi 100 millones de personas que no van a celebrar el Día de Acción de Gracias porque no hay dinero. Y uno de los hermanos dijo que él fue para el supermercado. Uno de los hermanos en Estados Unidos dijo que él fue para el supermercado y que vio productos del Día de Acción de Gracias y eso estaba lleno, nadie lo estaba comprando porque no hay dinero, man. Y yo tengo que reírme, man. Eso ya va a estar riéndose a través de mí. Yo me estoy riendo, man. Yo me río de eso porque ya no pueden celebrar ese maldito día. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si están escuchando en español, Shalom. Colossians 2 verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Mashiach. And a lot of people are being deceived because, you still got people that are celebrating this pagan heathen holiday Thanksgiving, which nobody in the truth should be celebrating. No Israelite, even outside the truth, should be celebrating, man. You should be ashamed of yourself if you're Native American, if you're black or you're Hispanic and you're celebrating Thanksgiving. Especially if you're Native American. You should be, really shamed. Enjoy these moments because the outlook for after Thanksgiving is not promising at all. I understand that may be difficult for many of you to hear because we are already dealing with so much. The worst inflation crisis in decades has been eviscerating our standard of living. Major layoffs are being announced all over the nation. The housing market has started to crash. And the fallout from the collapse of FTX threatens to push over more financial dominoes in the weeks ahead. Unfortunately, now we have potentially another major problem to add to the list. One of the largest rail unions just voted down a tentative agreement, and so now a national railroad strike in December is a very real possibility. Now that Smart TD has become the fourth union to reject the tentative labor deal that was on the table, preparations for a crippling nationwide railroad strike that would begin early next month would rapidly move forward. Such a strike would cripple thousands of supply chains. All right, supply chains, you know what that means. Thousands of supply chains from coast to coast. And even CNN has been forced to admit that an extended strike could cause shortages and higher prices for goods, including fuel and food. So shit is gonna get even worse, man. Hey, shit is just looking ugly, alright? That's why the title of this article is, enjoy these moments. Because the outlook for after Thanksgiving is not promising at all. And hey, and whoever wrote that, hey, they're in the spirit. They're in the right spirit, man. They know that this shit is fucked up. This shit is going down. And that's Ecclesiastes 12 coming up past right there. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So now, there's a lot of people that are not celebrating Thanksgiving because they don't have money. Even though you still have some Jason, they still probably try to celebrate it. They might have a little turkey sandwich or something. They might have a turkey sandwich. They might have a low budget Thanksgiving. Hey, but how about some side saying enjoy these times, man, because we're already in these evil days, all right? Shit already started when this whole demic, all right, when that started. That was like the beginning of the evil days, man. We're gonna be in those times where they're gonna say, "Hey, you have no pleasure in these times. I have no pleasure in them." Man, remember that verse that says, "In times of affliction, there's no remembrance of prosperity, and in times of prosperity, there's no remembrance of poverty." Roughly paraphrasing. So you're gonna be entering in some times, and you're gonna forget all the good times in your life. You're gonna forget all those good times, man. Because those evil days are coming, man. And there was a, what do you call it? There was like a poll recently where they asked some Americans if they're gonna be celebrating Thanksgiving, and they said that 25% of the people that answered the poll said they won't be celebrating because there's not enough money. So imagine that. Let's say that, if they chose these people at random from a whole bunch of places, that this represents all of America. All right, you're looking at possibly 100 million people saying that they can't celebrate Thanksgiving because they're broke. All right, and one of the Akim in the States said that they wanted a supermarket and they saw a whole bunch of Thanksgiving items, and nobody was buying it. So imagine that. Nobody was buying shit. It's like Americans are not falling for it. Well, I mean, you still got people celebrating it, but it's like, they just don't have the money for it, man. They rather pay their bills. They rather pay for gas. They rather pay for other groceries than Thanksgiving. Let's look at the rest of this chapter. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. The grinders cease because they are few. And that means that represents little work. All right, there's going to be little jobs. And the jobs that are available, they're not even going to be paying much because, everything is going to be expensive anyways. All right, pursuant to Revelation 6 and 6. So the food is going to be expensive. So the few people who do have jobs, man, they're going to be, struggling to buy food. So if a lot of people don't have jobs, you think anybody's going to be celebrating Thanksgiving? Hey, man, Lord willing, man, this is the last Thanksgiving, man. Lord willing, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai sends his son, Yahweh Shai, before Thanksgiving next year, so we can get the fuck out of here. Because this shit is stupid, man. This shit is, America's played out. All right, America is entering into a Great Depression. And what happened after the Great Depression in 29? All right, America went into World War II. So these elites, when they see that they can't suck any more blood out of this country, out of its people, and they're gonna start a war. All right. They're gonna be like, they're probably saying to themselves, all right, America has outlived its usefulness, so we might as well, one last hoorah, one last war, one last money making scheme, and that's it. America's through. This country is through. All right. Babylon is through. America is done. All right, this shit is over. People, this is not even in the spirit anymore to to celebrate Thanksgiving, celebrate 4th of July, celebrate Christmas. People don't even have money like that. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the worst Black Fridays coming up. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if people don't even buy shit like that. Like there's not even a big turnout this year, but people still might be stupid. So whatever. Hey, this shit is America doesn't have too long, man. This shit is almost over. The party's almost over. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Kahala, La Yahweh, Bahasam Yahushai, Bahasam Rakakadash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh,
Barakati Yahusai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahusai, the water, Yahweh Basim outside, Basim Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Great Millstone, Shalom to the elect, Ababa Ball, Abad Kal Gawiyam, Abad Kal Adawamium, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.